So I want to have a conversation with y'all. It's like, what's your biggest regret as a child? Because I heard a story that like had me laughing for like 30 minutes straight. So obviously, have you guys are aware of like Jalen Brunson? He's like in the New York Knicks. He's like He's a basketball player. So like, and his dad was in the NBA as well. So apparently, his dad would verse like Michael Jordan when Jordan was on the Wizards. And for some reason, like I guess whatever team that his dad, Jalen Brunson's dad, was playing, he would always wear the opposing jersey. So Jalen Brunson had a Wizards jersey that had said Michael Jordan on it. So like, keep in mind, Jalen Brunson's probably like a jit. He's probably 5, 6, 7 years old, whatever. And then Michael Jordan approaches him and says, "Hey, do you want me to sign your jersey?" He says, "No, but you would ruin it." So he missed his opportunity to get a signed jersey from Michael Jordan. But the thing is, like, but as you a kid, you can't fault him because he's gonna be like, "Yo, if you write on my jersey, you're gonna ruin it." But that's our mentality as a young child.
That
he could have been a couple M's up right now, man. Not that he needed.
So like, I want to go around the room. Is like, what's your biggest regret, like as a child? I'll tell you mine, first. Well, besides not investing in a real estate in 3rd grade, besides that, my biggest regret as a child was I was invested a lot in Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I should have put that shit in Pokemon cards because Yu-Gi-Oh cards don't go for shit.
Bro,
but all these Pokemon cards, bro, be selling for like for $100,000, $1 million. My Blue Eyes White Dragon don't go for shit.
I know. My Blue Eyes.
It depends on the market you look at.
I swear to God, at my parents' house, I have like 3 cases of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I'm waiting for him to blow up, though.
I still got my collection, by the way.
When did y'all niggas lose your virginity, man? Y'all talking crazy right now.
I lost my shit senior year of high school.
What?
Took a while.
Senior year of high school?
Yeah, you did not have to say that loud. Nigga, when you
I was 13. I was 13.
Oh,
Lying.
13?
Yeah.
My bad. I guess that's one of my regrets.
One of my regrets?
Not losing it at a younger. Nah, I was chilling. I can't think of though. What's your childhood regret?
Honestly,
let y'all know that
it's
I
not
was a virgin
even.
all high school.
I can't even think of a childhood one. But in high school, one of my biggest regrets was not going to that Watch the Throne tour in Miami, because that's the last time Jay-Z and Kanye toured together, and I remember like Vincent and all my friends were going. I didn't understand the significance of the moment at the time.
Right.
And I was just using my money to spend on girls and do bullshit at the time and buy sneakers. And even merch from that tour now could have been something.
That's legendary.
And just pictures, meeting, whatever it is. It just, I missed out on that.
This is 2012, right?
2012,
11 maybe?
11, 12.
11, I think
So
11.
if the album dropped in 11, they probably went on tour around 2012. But that's one of my biggest regrets because they're both like up there for me, and it's just.
And my privilege, I just didn't have no one to go with. That's why I didn't go.
I feel like
I couldn't afford.
Yeah, same.
I could afford the ticket, but I didn't have a car at that time. And that actually taught me a lesson because in high school, I guess my earlier years in high school, my priorities were fucked up. So I was more worried about getting fly.
I mean, in high school, everybody's priorities fucked up.
Yeah,
So
but it's like some niggas have a
school.
car at like 16
Make friends.
or 15.
You gotta think about how niggas grew up, though.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
I wanted to get fly because I always wanted to have a job to buy my own sneakers because I didn't like the shit that my peoples was getting me at times.
Oh, for
sure.
So it's like that became a thing for me. Yo, I want to get a job to get fly and be able to afford my shit when it's back to school time.
I feel that.
But Rolex, what about you?
Yeah.
My biggest regret?
As a child, yeah.
I feel like as a child, I was just being a kid, so it don't even matter. Like, I was a kid, you know what I'm saying? But
You just enjoying life.
maybe like a younger adult, I regret not, traveling more because I travel a little bit more now, and I just see how much doors that open, how much people you get to meet. You know what I mean? I think that's as a kid, I was doing whatever. I kind of was risking it all, low key.
I just thought of one though. It was more towards high school, but one day I went out and it was like 4 girls and like just 3 guys, right? 2 of my boys and then like 4 girlfriends that we all kind of knew in high school.
Good weekend.
Yeah.
It sound like it
And-
if you're not a virgin.
Yeah, I mean, shit. What was it? No, this was my senior year.
I'm fucking with you.
Don't let this nigga call you about pussy.
You know what's crazy? Nah, either way, let me finish this before I forget. that night, bro, we went to the strip club for the first time. I've never been in a strip club in my life. And then we left. Everybody was drunk. Like, shit was going to go down. Like, I don't know what exactly, but it was going to go down because we all wanted to go skinny dipping in the beach. And I was being super responsible because my boy told me, yo, I got you a job tomorrow, 6 a.m., we got to be there. So I was like, I can't even go to the sunrise and then go to the job, you know? I got to be at that place at 6 a.m.
Damn.
Bro, so I let that slide. I go to the job. It's 6 in the morning with my boy. His boss goes, who's this? He's like, the guy I told you I was going to bring. He's like, you never told me that. Bro, like, I didn't even end up working that day. So I just missed the whole night of, like, what potentially could have went down. And then that shit did haunt me the, like, other day. I was like,
you were so in there?
That might be the title of it. You are so in there. Welcome to another episode of These Are the Aesthetics. I go by the name of Cheech, a.k.a. Your favorite shit talker, a.k.a. Your man be hating on me, a.k.a.
they do.
Yeah, man.
Just because he's small, bro. Don't be.
Yeah, man. Humble servant of the people, man. That's it.
Man, I go by the name of Gary, a.k.a. In Gary We Trust, a.k.a. Pod Poppy, a.k.a. I have more sneakers than you have T-shirts. And we have another episode. And obviously you can see it's a full house today.
Yes, sir.
I want to direct to the guests. Please introduce yourselves, whoever wants to go first.
And tell the
One
people
familiar
what you
face,
do.
one new face. So probably the new face should introduce himself first.
I go by the name of Rolex. You feel me? I consider myself a super producer.
Okay.
I can do a little bit of engineering, but I mainly, produce music from start to finish. I like to do that. That's pretty much what I do. I try to get fly and shit like that.
You put the cool voice on too. You heard that?
I gotta change it up, right?
He was not talking. He was not talking like that. What Deion Sanders said.
Did he have the shades on this whole time?
He gotta put them shits on. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? Once I get a little babaku in my system, I think it'll start lighting up the room a little bit.
Thank you for.
I'm also for sure. I'm also a clothing brand owner.
Sir.
Black owned for sure, but it's worldwide. Duke Moon, you feel me? I got a little pack for you guys as well.
Oh, that's salute.
This is fire, bro.
Appreciate
tell
you.
you, I like the
Thank
tea.
you.
Yeah.
Got something for you too at the
Sammy, friend of the show, welcome back.
I'm back. My name is Sammy. I am from West Palm Beach. Wait, should I say where I'm from?
You can say where you're from. You got stalkers?
I go by the name of Sammy Nassar, Sammy Sosa. I'm an artist. I make music, but I just like to consider myself a man of many things. I don't like to categorize it all.
Around creative.
Yeah, people ask me, like, what genre you make. I just say, whatever I'm feeling that day, I'm making it,
Okay.
I make good music. How about that? Go check it out.
I just like to make good music and have a good time.
You make tunes.
I make tunes.
Link in the bio, ho. Go check it out.
Man, so obviously you gotta check the energy in the room.
Yes. What's the temperature looking like in the room?
How's everyone's day going?
Yes.
We start with the guests.
For sure.
Damn. Again, I can't complain.
He said, damn again.
I don't want to feel like a guest because before we did this shit, I didn't feel like a guest.
I mean, you're not a guest. You a
Sorry
guest
if that
to
word
the
is
people.
intimidating, but you guest to the people.
Not
A new
to us.
face
Oh
the
yeah,
principal.
okay. I see what
We
you're
have
saying.
relationships behind the scene with these people.
For sure.
Correct.
I can't complain. You know what I'm saying? I feel like success is subjective. You know what I mean? If you're getting it done, you got a roof over your house, you got food to eat, you get fly. I mean, that's successful to me. You know what I'm saying? So right now, I just feel grateful. Honestly, to be here, I think this is a crazy platform. Like, this is bigger than what, I even thought it was going to be. Like, I really look at this shit like, this shit's special. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. That's how I feel.
That's love.
That's dope. Yeah. What was the question?
How you doing?
How you feeling?
I'm doing
I
good.
kind of went too deep on that shit. Didn't I?
that's cool.
No, that was good, bro.
Okay,
No,
cool.
From the heart. We like it.
I was going to say, shit, that made me change up my answer. He's right, though. I've been good, man. I've just been working, keeping my head down. It's been a process, as a creator. You go through trials and tribulations of just like, really figuring this shit out if it's for you or not. But I can't complain because I got my family. We're healthy. I got a roof over my head. So I've been good, man. I'm blessed.
Absolutely.
All right.
How y'all
Well,
feeling? How y'all feeling?
Yeah, how y'all been, man? Y'all been having some funny ass clips on the internet though.
I'm telling you.
I'm always siding with Gary more. I don't know. Recently, I used to side with you more. I used to side with you more. Now I'm like, I understand Gary's point of view.
Of course.
Even when
I mean, you're in a relationship now.
That's true. That is true.
I'm an old man at heart.
Even when Cheech is wrong, I'm with Cheech because Cheech, the man, energy, bro. The energy,
man.
like
Thank
that's
you.
the
Always
alter ego, fam. You gotta do a class on like confidence. No, for real, like hanging out with this guy, bro. I'm telling you, bro, you're gonna be a different dude, fam. I don't know what it is, but it's the energy, bro.
Past 12 hours, I want to say, have been a little challenging. I was driving in the rain yesterday, went through some waters, a couple puddles because it's been flooding in South Florida, and yeah, water got into my motor, and I might need a new car or a new motor. For right now, I have 2 mechanics saying 2 different things. Welcome to Florida. Yeah, but I'm cool. I'm alive. I didn't, get hurt. I got some friends around that's helping me out through the process, and I'm happy to be here. This is a reset for me. This is therapy for me. I was not gonna let the day go by without, coming out here and talk some shit. So
We appreciate that.
I'll be okay, man. I'm around some good vibes, good energy. You feel me?
What's that?
I might go see my lady later. I don't know. Who knows?
So you got a girl now.
How you doing, Gay?
It's crazy when niggas going through something. They mention my lady.
That's what you worry about, bro?
You need the support of a strong woman by you, man.
true. You
Sometimes,
do.
I mean.
I'm joking, man, but I'm good. I can't complain too much. Been going through some creative struggles lately. Like, even though I'm glad that like the clips that we're making, the content we're putting out, we've seen that like it's getting a lot more, like a little bit more traction. The engagement's been better these past couple of weeks. So I'm just trying to like get into a place where it's like I'm glad I hit this milestone. I'm kind of like already going for the next one. As regular creators, like when we achieve one goal, it's instead of actually like acknowledging that, hey, I achieved this goal, you immediately look for the next.
For sure.
Yeah,
It needs to be a balance, but I know what you mean, fam.
for sure. But yeah, like other than that, I'm good. I really can't complain too much. I'm alive. I'm breathing. I think I'm healthy.
I know, right? We've been
Fresh
thinking until you go to the
cut,
doctor.
As long as you
No
believe
hat
it.
today.
As long as you believe it.
Yes,
No
no
hat
hat
today.
today.
Fresh
I had a
cut,
fresh
fresh
cut.
cut.
Someone,
No hat. Did you wear a hat last time?
I wear a hat every week. So, because the thing is, I'm glad we actually brought this up.
1,000 hats. I don't know.
I got a haircut yesterday because someone told me, fam, all them you got two podcasts and I never seen you with a clean cut. I'm like,
Damn.
bro, because like the thing is that my haircut, I usually get my haircut on like Fridays, so fresh for the weekend.
Yeah,
But then
yeah.
I realized I don't go outside, so I might as well should rechange that and just get a haircut on Tuesday.
That's a good.
Exactly.
That's a smart
That's one way to look at
observation.
Exactly. So I think I should start changing up my routine now, because like, and people think I got a big head. I wear a size 7 and fitted caps. by the way.
Yeah, you don't got a big head.
What?
Thank you.
That shit normal.
It's just
You
'cause I
do-
got a big forehead.
You
so
do
yeah.
look a lot. You look like a complete different person when those glasses are off, though.
That is true.
Like you look like
Is
a fuckboy when you take those things off.
Because he just said you got a big forehead. So I'm saying, is your forehead part of your head?
Anyway, so this start of the show. What is the first topic?
All right. So the first topic we're gonna talk about, we gonna go straight into it. We're gonna talk about Travis Kelce and his potential boo Taylor Swift.
There's not potential. They're
He
together.
greasing the fuck out of that shit.
Well, okay. Here's my thing, right? I'm glad.
Wait, what did he say?
He's like, oh, he's definitely dead. He's like, he beating the shit out of
Yeah,
me.
he greasing.
No, and I believe that. But
Yeah, I mean, preach though.
this shit had the internet in an uproar because his
Greasing.
ex was a black girl. You feel me? Allegedly. I mean, I don't think these.
Oh, she was.
Yeah, Kayla Nicole, fine.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
One of them. I'm just gonna.
Oh, she was. There's a video of her like walking on a runway,
Yeah,
right?
that's
Yeah.
all you been-
Oh, that's
all
her?
you been
I
seeing,
will
yeah.
say though, when people were saying X, I'm like, that's subjective. He's a couple M's up, and it was a year ago that they broke up, so he could have had a bunch of whatever in between.
Oh, see,
but
that's
that's
speculation.
the one he claimed as his ex, and that's who we're gonna say. But the internet was in an uproar because they're like, how could you leave that to go to Taylor Swift? She's lanky, she's tall. Da, da, da. I'm like,
Nah,
Taylor Swift is her too now.
Taylor
Let's
Swift
not,
is
let's not
pretty,
get
bro.
crazy.
Fam, that net worth is pretty.
But I wanted to ask a room full of men. I have 2 questions. Number 1, what do you consider dating? Because the internet was going crazy talking about they dating. Because, I mean, as men, we know some shit is just, I'm hitting that. This is a fling. This is a stage in my life. I'm bored. And then there's, I'm dating to potentially marry her. So 1, what is dating? Number 2, Do you feel like he downgraded or do you feel like he upgraded?
He upgraded for sure.
Who wants to? It seems like you want to start. So go ahead, Sammy. Get us
Sammy,
started.
be careful. His ex was a black woman. I'm just giving you full warning. He said that quick.
I tried to lie you up, kind of.
No. You already went on the lens. Go crazy.
Disclaimer.
He upgraded. I don't care who he was with, bro. Like he's with Taylor Swift. Like
That's true.
I don't even care if he was dating Beyonce or like a Zendaya, bro. Well, Zendaya, that's a different story. But he upgraded, bro. He's dating the biggest female artist, arguably, in the world. Like,
But we just
Biggest
put it.
artist
Okay,
in
hold
my
on,
city.
fam.
You
You heard,
can't-
he said Beyonce.
Yeah,
You don't care if she was dating Beyonce?
nah. Jeez. You don't
She's
do it.
married, so we got to take Beyonce out the equation.
Yeah, and
Beyonce doesn't count.
her music.
out of
like-
respect, of course.
Out of respect. for
Shout
sure.
outs to Queen B. You know.
Yeah. Shout out to her. But I didn't mean he wasn't dating no Beyonce. Was the point I'm trying to make.
I get what you're saying.
And he's jumped from I don't even know who this ex is. You know what I'm saying? People are upset.
What she
I just
does
know
for a
he's
living and all that.
I just know he's dating Taylor Swift, and I think Taylor Swift is pretty.
No, I understand that, but I'm saying like, do you feel like she's an all-around catch and upgrade?
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I'm not saying like just
All around,
financially,
fam.
meaning like physically, mentally, branding
this one.
wise, and shit like that. Because on paper, she checks all the boxes.
all of
So
them.
I was just saying if you agree or not, because she's
No,
a pretty girl. She's
Yeah,
Taylor Swift is
I
pretty.
think she does.
And what was the second question?
The second question was, what do you define as dating?
Dating is you're seeing someone currently. I don't think it's official yet. I think when you're dating somebody, you guys are trying it out. You're going on dates, you know, whatever your guys' sexual relationship may be. You're not official though. Like when I say I'm dating someone right now, like I'm seeing where it's going. Versus, yo, this is my girl. Like we've been together for some time.
Okay, I like it.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Absolutely. Let's not complicate it. I mean,
Yeah.
dating is dating. Is what it is. It's the word dating.
I
You know
love
what
having
Like,
men on the show.
You feel me? Like,
people do complicate it. Like,
yeah, you don't have to, bro. It's literally the definition in the name.
Okay.
Dating, fam.
All right.
That's
So,
it.
what's your take, Rolex?
What's your take?
Bro, the man gonna do what he gotta do, but I feel like the man, I feel like he used kind of like our culture to kind of, you know what I'm saying, bust heads and then found who he really wanted. You know what I'm saying? Because he done cut the beard off and everything. He looked like a real
You
deal.
ain't even got a fade no more.
Yeah, he looked
That
like a
boy
state
look real,
trooper.
but I feel like it's all gimmicks at the end of the day. That's what you want to see. I let the man do his thing. He having fun, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Just going to Super Bowls.
You just won a Super Bowl.
A couple. He got a couple.
It don't
in there.
matter what the man do. The man want to fuck Taylor Swift. He go fuck Taylor Swift, and then not fuck her tomorrow and fuck somebody else, bro. At the end of the day,
But
Travis Kelce, fam.
that's the thing though. Like I feel like she picked him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, for sure, 1,000%.
He not shooting at her a DM and she's like, okay, yeah. Like she's picking him.
You
So
think
that's
she
why
told
it's
him-
an upgrade for
You
him.
think she told him to cut the shit off and look like a, so we could look like we together more and dress a certain way?
Get rid of the fade
That-
now.
that-
I don't
could be
know.
a
It's like,
possibility.
bro, it's media, fam. I
Wait,
think it's
so
all
you
media.
want me to go first, or you want to go?
Well, you didn't answer what dating was.
He kind of
I
did in the
did.
beginning.
You did?
Yeah.
Dating
Okay.
is dating. Dating is
Gary,
dating.
you know how I give it up. I'm gonna let you go first.
And you got 3 minutes. So we give-
that boy finna talk
He's
his shit.
timing me now. Hey, let's go.
But as far as me is like before even the questions. By the way, Taylor Swift, she took a shot at black women 1,000%. I'm gonna say it. No one else. She took a shot at black women.
Wait, really? Like what?
I'm gonna tell you why. Because she got like this. Travis Kelce was probably the most talked about white boy in like to black women. Black women say, "Oh, he's so fine," this and that. And plus, obviously, he kind of got. Even though he's a good football player, he got a little bit more clout off the interracial relationship. If we're being honest.
Yes, I
Absolutely.
agree.
That's kind of what I was aiming
I
for.
agree.
Yeah, he kind of got a little bit more clout off of the interracial relationship. But what I would say is that what I define as dating is like if you out with somebody, I'm just gonna naturally assume that you dating. If it's kind of an intimate setting, because I know what Cheech's favorite word is, they could be friends, but fam, it's like let's be real. If a man is literally courting a woman outside in public, and
He's
yo,
greasing the dime, fam. He's
Ain't no
mottoing that
doubt
shit.
about it. He's beating that.
Fam, he funking the. Hey, he
Bro.
motto that shit, kid. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I never heard that one.
I haven't
Motto
even-
that shit.
Motto, what is
Motto is a hammer.
Yeah, the
So
hammer.
he,
in Creole?
that's funny. In English, he's
Yeah.
hammering the fuck out that dime, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
dude, he's so in there.
He's in there, fam.
He's Motto. I'm gonna start using that
How
one.
you was gonna be if you would have never went to the job shit. But anyway,
Exactly.
Full circle moment.
Bro,
Oh my god.
but But like as far but as dating is like if they being seen together, unless obviously he has a big audience, she has a very big audience, and they knew that they were going to be seen in public. Yes, that's my opinion. That's them coming out as dating. So did I answer both questions?
Yeah, that's fine. White people are so goofy, bro.
All right.
You just started seeing the chick, and she's chilling with your mom already. They're so cute.
Hey, hold on. I just want to say
said
before
it
we
was
move on, I
mom.
did not know his past. I didn't even know he was like his thing is dating black girls.
I don't know if that's his
Well,
thing.
he
didn't know
dated
that.
one black girl that we know.
I didn't know that, so I wasn't shooting.
But that was
at her,
that was a highlight for him for sure. That,
Okay,
like,
so,
that was like
all
that
right.
was like a badge like on his little.
And I didn't even know there was a Taylor, but that she took a shot at black women. I didn't
No,
even
no,
know that.
I don't know.
She did
That's
it.
me talking shit. That's
Oh,
me
okay,
talking.
okay.
That's me
Look
talking.
at him. There's disclaimers now. By the
Yeah, I gotta
way.
be careful, but I mean, no, I don't care. I'll speak my mind, but I did not know that. Go ahead.
We won't fuck up the feature, bro. It's okay.
But I will say,
Here we go.
I feel like the internet fall for all the tricks in the world. Like we see somebody hanging with somebody, we automatically assume it's something that it's not. This is what like they were seen together. Like obviously she's hanging with his mom. It's a little deeper than rap. So obviously you've been around me enough for me to be comfortable enough to
I didn't even know
introduce you to my because they were in the skybox together.
like a video
But then again, what's funny
Skybox?
about Hollywood is she could have bought her own. She could have got invited to the skybox or can afford the skybox. She didn't need to be there for him to be there. Taylor Swift is Taylor Swift. She's almost worth $1 billion.
That kid super
Shit
outfit
was
he wore
definitely
with her
planned.
album cover or some shit. That was telling for me too.
Well, okay. Well, let me get this. So they got seen walking together, leaving in the same car. I get it. But the internet got to relax, yo. This is a multi-millionaire. He's a young guy. Yes, he is seen with Taylor Swift. As a man, I know what this is. But everybody is trying to be like, oh my God, he's doing it for branding. Oh my God, he loves her. Oh my God, the mom already loves her. Look how they're interacting. I'm like, yo, you know how many girls that my mom hadn't seen that I have no vision on. All right, mom, this is a hope.
Yeah.
You don't piss
Not
me
everybody get to meet the mama though. Like
I know,
not everybody
for sure.
get to meet my
But
dudes.
sometimes you can meet the mom by accident. Like you come into this game, I play. My mom was gonna come regardless. I can't stop y'all from interacting. But as far as is it a downgrade or an upgrade, I just feel like we not
Definitely an upgrade if I didn't say that.
we're it's an upgrade like money wise, right? Branding wise, opportunity wise, because you being seen with Taylor Swift opens a whole nother market for you. But at the same time, we don't know how annoying Shorty was, how toxic she was, what problems she came with, if she was nagging and shit like that.
Taylor?
And, no,
You're talking about
his
the old
ex.
guy.
I was about to say.
Because
she's not like that.
everybody rushed to say, you know,
I'm talking like I know her.
everybody rushed to say he downgraded, and I'm like, bro, you don't know how crazy his ex was.
Nah, yeah,
That's very true.
You get
That's
what
a
I'm
that's
saying?
a, that's
true,
a
that's
perspective.
The
Yeah.
girl could be bad on the outside and could be insecure. as fuck
Someone
behind
said she
closed
said he cheated or some shit.
doors. Whatever the case may be. What I'm saying is these girls that are signing up to be with these guys in those fields, athletes and entertainers, they know what that comes with. It comes with other bitches. It comes with, you know, an influx of attention.
100%.
So if you're not secure within yourself and you have your relationship behind the scenes laid out and established, if you're insecure or your friends are in your ear, your family is in your ear, you're falling for social media pressures, you're gonna fold. So we don't know the pressures. Like that man could have been playing away games and she was blowing up his phone. Or he might have been saying like, I'm going to practice and she thought he was lying. So we don't know why he's dating something new. He's trying something new. You feel me? But that's the pro. Now here's my con. My con is I know a lot of white boys that do this. They have black friends that think they're cool. It's cool to have black friends. But I feel like what to them take it a step further to make it seem like, oh, I'm not racist, is to date a black girl. I know a lot of white boys that do that. You know why? Because it's like, oh, I'm not racist. I'm dating a black girl. And if I have kids, the kids are going to be mixed. So it's like, I feel like, imagine
I have black kids.
Well, here's my thing. Imagine the pressure. I don't remember what school he went to college-wise, but imagine, because football is predominantly a black sport. Yeah. So it's like, imagine being in the locker room with 80 to 90% black people at all times, and you coming around with your country ass trying to move around and shit, it's gonna be uncomfortable for both parties, black people and white people.
It depends on your surroundings too.
Yeah,
Of course.
That's very true.
So I feel like maybe he probably fell under the pressure to maybe date outside of his race to be more inclusive. You feel me? Because it's like, I've dated Spanish girls, I've dated white girls. I didn't do it under those same pretenses, but I've done it because it's like, okay, I've never tried this, let me try this. People do that as well. Like, we got to get out of that mindset like, oh, he played me, he used me. Like, no, I wanted to try something different from my ex, so I did this. It did not work out, so I'm going to go back to the women that look like my mom, my grandma, my aunt. Like, he's going back
And I'm
to
gonna change
dating
my
a white woman. Like, we act like it's far-fetched.
And I'm gonna change my look too. I'm gonna start dressing different.
That was a little extreme. That was a little extreme.
Now it's like now I'm provoking the media. I'm provoking y'all.
But he's playing into it.
Yeah, which is smart.
I mean, he got brand deals. If he's getting media coverage, that's,
like,
that's
nobody
more
knows.
money in his pocket.
He knows better than we do.
I'm gonna say it because even though like a black woman is not here, I know what a black woman would say if she was here. She would say that, oh, was she just a fetish for him? Like, that's I know that's a conversation too that I'm not gonna deep dive in because I rather like a black woman speak on it.
The black girl fetish for Travis.
Yeah, that's also like that's been an argument.
He's saying that's okay though. Like,
I'm not saying it's okay.
I mean, but
what I'm this is what I'm saying. I'm saying we all have tried something new coming from our ex. You feel me? Like, sometimes even girls do it. Oh, I was raised in the church, so let me date a bad boy to see what that feels like. He goes against everything my dad believes in or my family believes in, but let me just do it for the thrill of it. You feel me? I feel like they both were trying shit out. Kayla was trying Travis. Travis was trying Kayla.
And that's okay.
I think it was mutually beneficial.
Yeah, I feel like that's
like, people date who they want to date and who they like to date at the moment.
we gotta make it bigger than that.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah. But so, well, on a lighter note, what Drake's dad say? Keep fucking.
Keep fucking.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
And Chris Rock was like, in a relationship, you should be coming and going. You should be having sex and traveling. Coming and going.
That's true. That is a very healthy relationship.
Yeah, man. Live your life, man. Fuck who you want to fuck.
Yes, man.
What's the next topic?
Next topic.
Hold on, really quick. Just a question, and it'll be very quick. You guys think when you see interracial couples, like, you think there's something behind it? You don't think it's always genuine?
I think when the celebrities do it, and the way that Travis Kelce did it, maybe.
It's a little,
Okay.
oh, let me merge my network or my brand with this brand.
Okay,
I think it's more business when celebrities do
But
it.
if you go to like high school that we went to, it was not really a
just about to
choice.
say that.
Yeah, well, let's just say it.
Palm Beach, that shit
Let's
normal.
just say
My
it.
That shit
sister-
normal.
If you went to Park
Yeah.
Vista, you dated a white girl, you wanted to do that shit. It's cool.
Victim over here.
Okay, go ahead. Jen, I was just curious.
Yeah. Hey, they listen.
You ever dated a black girl before?
I've dated a couple. My first girlfriend in middle school was black.
Sure.
And then I dated another light-skinned girl. That one, she got away. But she was crazy, though.
And for the viewers, Sammy's is not white. Just want to put that.
Yeah.
For
Oh,
the
wait, what you
viewers.
with, huh?
I'm Lebanese. Arabic.
Okay.
What?
That was up.
I've never met a Lebanese.
Be careful.
Be careful. I've never met a man that was Lebanese.
Only
it's
the
always been
Doms.
women.
Really?
Yeah.
Only the Doms, right?
You guys make pretty people. I'm not calling you pretty. Watch it. I'm saying you guys make
If
pretty.
you give Sammy a mile, you can take him out. Be careful.
I know he likes to play into shit like me. So.
Don't worry. No, but yeah, that's I'm Arabic.
Yeah.
All right.
Shouts
Well,
out to you.
So,
You know how to
Still
read
in
and
the-
write Arabic and stuff?
I used to, but I lost it like when I went in high school because I was in school for Arabic too. So I'd go to high school, normal high school, like American high school, and then I'd go to Arabic school.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I can speak it, but I don't know how to write it. What happened? Wait.
This man's rolling right now, bro. I'm having a serious conversation. Oh, that's kind of cool.
No, it's cool. It's cool. It's just when Cheech gets to chuckling and I see his hands go up, like, hey, no.
So I should never brought this.
No.
all right, that's cool. I'm having a vibe right now. All right. Well,
Yeah, that's why I feel safe when I talk. Thank God I ain't white, bro.
Yeah, okay.
let's stick to sports.
Do you guys give Arabic people? Do
Okay.
you guys give Arabic people the pass?
I mean, I fuck with
I'll give
everybody.
Egyptians a pass. You know.
Talking about the N-word?
Yeah. I'm just curious because I saw a video of Kai Cenat like on stream. He's like, bro, I'll be walking in the deli. They be saying it all the time. I don't give a fuck. But I mean,
Well, I'm not gonna lie. Like with me, it's like because I'll be sharing similar struggles as well as far as racism in this country. You go through a lot. You get pulled over. You get a lot of stuff. But I do see a lot of like my Arabic.
It depends
people
on.
Okay.
We damn near the
both
same
get
color.
sickle cell. There are only 2 people who can get sickle cell.
Really?
I think that's what the hospital told me when I went.
Oh shit.
They said only Africans and Middle Eastern people get it.
I feel like anything I say right now would be wrong. So I'm not gonna say.
I like to use that as
bro.
well.
Fuck it. Fuck it.
Shit. We all brothers at the end of the day.
Yeah, we all
exactly.
brothers.
It don't matter what color
One
you are,
world, you know. Shout outs to Rolex brand Toot Moon, meaning everybody. Everyone is welcome.
Good plug. That's a good
Yeah,
plug.
I mean,
I wouldn't recommend using this as an ad, but good plug.
yeah, shameless plug. Yeah, I mean, if we stick into sports a little bit, we're gonna quickly breeze through this. I thought it was the funniest shit in the world. Shannon Sharpe left a popular show that he used to do with Skip. When he left the show, he gave a very emotional goodbye
I did
speech.
see that.
I seen that part.
You know, I just want you to know
He's like,
that
Skip, I wouldn't be here. Skip,
I wouldn't
thank
be here
you.
without you, and I gave you everything I had. All that. Now he went on First Take with Stephen A. Smith, and Stephen A. invited him to his podcast, and they were talking about his departure from the other show, and he started kicking Skip back in. And I'm like, I thought that was corny as fuck. Because I'm like, yo, you just give a heartfelt speech. And my thing with the internet niggas and just celebrity culture, period, is like, don't fake fuck with me. Mm-hmm. If you fuck with me, fuck with me. Or if we gonna move on from each other and not continue to do business, let's not do it. If the shit is not public, the blow up is not public, I don't want you to make the resolution or the behind the scenes shit public. But I'm pretty sure everybody saw that this week. How do you guys feel about this? And they don't have to just apply to them. It could be like a relationship you left. Like when you think shit was mellow, shit was quiet, and here goes a person a few weeks later talking about it, and you're like, damn, I thought we just amicably walked away from this. What the fuck?
I ain't ever been in that situation. Not that I know of. You feel me? They could be talking about me. I don't know. But
Okay.
it is what it is. Like,
But do you feel like it's corny if you leave a situation to keep talking
I mean,
about it?
absolutely. But it's more corny if I play into it. So
Okay.
I hear that.
you feel me?
That's fair enough.
That's real. Yeah, if I find that out about somebody, I would be like, I just won't even say nothing to him. Like, all right, that's how he's moving. Then, good thing I'm not with, like, I don't fuck with that person no more.
Okay.
You know,
That is weird though. Like, what was that
that
all
is
about?
corny. I will say that's some pussy shit. That's like some
super
girl pussy shit.
He was like super emotional. I remember when he did that. He was like tearing up and everything.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it was a conversation that probably didn't like he needed to have with Skip that probably hasn't been had yet, and then like he spilled his emotions in front of the world before he did that in front of Skip.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm sure he does actually love Skip
For sure.
You know, but obviously they had some heated moments on that
Oh, yeah,
show.
for
I just
sure.
don't respect that. If just close that chapter with me.
Yeah, for
'Cause
sure.
Don't just go kick my back in front of the world and then come back
Yo,
and
you just
apologize.
said all this shit about me.
I'm not gonna look at you the same, and it's not genuine no more when you do apologize.
and I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that guy like the Travis Kelce shit. It's probably media. Hey, we want you to keep talking about this.
The
man.
ratings, yeah.
That's true. I like that.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be like.
Yeah,
every question,
he's
hey,
right,
it's
bro.
the
There's
media,
a lot of
it's the media.
That's true.
There's
A
a
lot
lot
of
of
that
shit.
should be scripted, fam.
There's a lot of shit we think that's normal. It's the smallest shit that's scripted. You know, just to spark because the most important thing now is people's time and viewership.
Engagement.
And it works.
Yeah, because football just started and like
works.
basketball hasn't started yet. Ain't really shit to talk about as of yet. So you know what? Let's just fight.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Gary, you had any take on this?
I only had one take because if Skip Bayless said this word for word, no one can say shit to like. This is regarding to Shannon Sharpe and Stephen A. If Skip Bayless at least said, "I put y'all niggas on,"
Yeah, he did.
the
and he
conversation
did.
is over.
He did. He did.
If he said that word for word,
that's so true.
I put both y'all niggas on.
Did he really like that?
Yes.
He did.
He did, bro.
Stephen A. Had his.
Stephen A was with Skip, right?
Yeah,
He was
on first take.
Yeah.
Not undisputed first take. Yeah.
On first take, so it's like at the end of the day, it's like, come on, bro. Like he put both of y'all. Just have a little bit of respect. That's
Yeah.
all.
My thing is like, if we move on, I don't know. I just feel like, do whatever you got to do to heal. Take some time away for yourself, away from the internet. Go see a therapist. I don't care if you talk shit to your friends, but don't sit there and be phony with me. And if you know you have unresolved issues, because it's gonna spill over. 9 times out of 10, word is gonna come back to me, and it's like I'm gonna look at you weird. Like that's some weirdo behavior shit.
I'm gonna quote Cheech and say, "Man, just get a couple bitches and go to Tulum."
That's not my philosophy anymore.
That's how like the man though. Like,
But
you sure?
It would be fun until Tulum.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I don't want to.
I mean, honestly, if your heart is broken, bro, you got a couple dollars, get out the country for a few days. Get a couple.
Go to
vibes
DR
with
for
you.
48 hours.
Go to DR for a weekend. Go to Tulum. Hit a couple spots in Colombia and Costa
How
Rica.
many
Come
times
back
you been
and
to Tulum?
none.
Oh, what?
If I do go, I'm going with my girl.
As
Oh,
like,
his quote. Oh.
That's just cool. It's like I go to
I
this.
feel like you'd be fun
That
to
boy
go to
said,
Tulum.
"Hey, bitch, I said, hey, you ain't finna get me, boy. Y'all ain't hear that bitch? If I do, I'm going with my girl. Let him motherfucker know, bitch. I'm telling you."
But like a conversation I actually want to have because we have two people that like who are in music. We have a producer, engineer. We have an artist, and both of you have like basically kind of got a peek behind the window of like industry. So you guys kind of have a feeling of how industry works. So I want to ask both.
Niggas hate that word industry, boy.
I know, but I want to ask y'all like, how do you view the term collab? What's your take on like the term collab on collabing with someone? But how do you view a collab?
You want to go first? Or?
Sure. I mean, collab can mean two different things because me and another producer can collab, and then whichever producer or both of us can bring it to an artist. So like that's like a collaboration there between the producers, or I can collab with the artist, just me and the artist. And what that looks like is, I can come to the studio, cook up, kind of see where your vibe is at. If you're feeling like some hype shit, I might make some club future type beats or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But if you're trying to turn down or you want some singing shit, I might push you, out the box and try some Summer Walker because I'm very genre bending and I like to push people outside the box. And I call that a true collab because if I go in there and we're gonna do everything that you've already been doing, any producer could have came and did that.
And you're not bringing anything.
I love that. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But if I try to like push you out the box a little bit, I don't really, you know what I'm saying, try to hop on these type of beats. But, since you here, why not? Me just sending it to the artist, they might not get on it. But if I'm there and I try to like do a flow or try to imitate how they would be on it, if you were to hop on a beat like this, they might be like, okay, that's a true collab. That's true producing. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I like.
Okay, that's real. That's real. I would agree with that too. My thing is collab is like literally what he just said, and depending how you meet the person, right? Like whether it's online or in person. Usually in person it's way better because you feel the vibes out, whether you are going to connect to that person or not. Because I wouldn't want to just make music with anybody. Because my thing with music is like it's storytelling, right? What's the best way we could tell this story? Like the best way possible, whether it's singing, rapping, the production wise. And I like what you said that, you don't want to just do what everyone else has been helping you do. You kind of want to do
Make it
something
meaningful.
different. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I always just think like that in the studio all the time, whatever we're talking about. And if the producer or the artist or writer is on the same page as me or whoever it is, like then I think a great piece of music will come out.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like I would say like for me is like how I view collabs too. Like obviously I don't do music, but we collab with people damn near every week because it's like we have to invite people to the show and like we kind of have to have that conversation with Cheech, and like me and Cheech butt heads sometimes. It's like, should we get this person on the show because what do they technically bring to the table? Like, do they have an audience? Because me personally, I do believe in like shit being genuine, but at the end of the day, it's like we kind of both have to offer something to each other,
For sure.
in my opinion.
For sure.
And I think that kind of gets misconstrued. It's not that I'm trying to like use you, but it's like we kind of have to like we kind of have to coexist kind of like in a way. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like, like I got to bring something, you got to bring something. I got an audience, you got an audience. And like basically doing this podcast, I kind of realized how we've asked certain people to come on the show, but they just naturally just turned us down because it's like, hey, like, what do y'all do for me? And
Really?
like, yeah, for all I get told no every week.
Well, his rate, because there's only one person that turned me down, but
I get turned down every
I didn't get turned down. The person chose to do something else, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I'll see you on the other side.
With me, I have no problems with rejection.
Oh, yeah, me neither.
That's good.
I welcome it,
I'll take you
actually.
far.
Like, cause like obviously rejection still hurts, but it's like even like people who I talk to regularly, it's like I've asked people, hey, would you want to come on? But it's like, yo, what? Y'all don't really do, not to be disrespectful, but it's like I don't really gain anything from it. No disrespect, it was besides love, pretty much. And like why our producer, I guess, taking it to like a music stance where it's like I love when certain artists still collab with like with the producer they came up with. Like I think it's beautiful the fact that Drake and 40 are still making music
If
together.
you want the best kind of music, I feel like that's one of the cheat codes for sure. Like
And even
Missy Timbo,
for sure.
Drake and 40,
Even Nas
Metro
and Hit Boy
Future.
now.
Nas and Hit Boy. I mean, history repeats itself. I think that's one of the most.
Even on something a little bit more newer, like Ice Spice and Riot. The fact that she took off, she's a pop star now, but she still kept Riot with her because he knows her sound.
It's gonna keep going. Benny X and Yeet.
Yeah,
it's gonna keep going. It's gonna keep going. It's gonna always be like that. I'm trying
Metro
to
and Future.
Come on, I was
gonna say,
Metro and 21. Shit.
Metro 21. Metro 21 or Metro Future?
Metro 21.
Let me see if y'all really know what you're talking about.
Which one?
Metro 21?
Yes.
No,
that
Metro
was a wave.
I like the dark.
That was a wave,
shit.
fam. That was a wave.
Bro, there's probably
Metro
more
Future
21
forever, and Metro Future about to drop.
they
You know
make
Metro
the
touched
main-
Codeine Crazy, right?
Come on, Zo.
Metro and
TM88 did
Future.
Codeine Crazy.
Huh?
Well, Metro
I think-
and
I think-
TM88
I think-
mostly did.
yeah, both of
Codeine
them.
Crazy.
Metro and Future make
Maybe
the
I'm
But
thinking of a
no, that
different
boy,
record.
hey, you research, man. I like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I do my
That's
research.
That's good. That's
Yeah,
I
good.
think
Yeah.
Metro and Future make the hits in the like they knock it out the park.
Yeah, they going
I
platinum
just
diamond.
like how like Metro's sound gets when he gets with 21.
It's like
it
a
sounds like a
theme.
scary movie.
like a theme. Yeah.
It's like I
don't
could
get
play
that?
this in the background of a scary movie. It's
Savage Mode 2 is
sinister,
my
it's
favorite
gritty.
21
You
tape.
feel me? I like that.
But it's just
Savage
that.
Mode 2?
It's
Yeah.
no,
But
it's
it's just that. That's why
Yeah,
Metro
it's
and
in that
Future.
I think
pocket.
number one was better.
Yeah,
Out of there.
to the moon. Yeah, to the moon for sure. I'll say that.
Yeah, that's crazy. But to go back to what you just said about you feel like there has to be, what do you give me and what am I giving you? I think
yeah.
you can take that to, like, it's very, like, what's the word I'm looking for? It just depends on the situation, right? Like, are you bringing me a great piece of work to this song? Like, are you adding value to the song?
That's my point.
Sometimes I don't care about the audience because I know the potential the song can reach versus, like, the audience they already have, you know what I'm saying? Like versus like, oh, you know what? You have 100,000 followers, like they're gonna hear this. Versus, yo, I think this song will be discovered by millions of people because
Sammy,
of how
to
it
your
sounds.
point, I feel like that's borderline dick riding, and we was just having a conversation
Took a turn.
before. I'm just saying, like, to the producers that do that, work with an artist with a following.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
like building shit from scratch.
Yeah, for sure.
Personally, for me, I like seeing your potential while you were living in my city and nobody knows you, and I put a light on you because I feel like you dope. If you have an audience, cool. But I generally fuck with people I fuck with. So
Yeah.
it's like if I feel like you dope, I told him when he walked in, you hard. I like your sound. I like the fact that you can work with a rap artist, R&B artist. I love that shit. So yeah, I've been following you. It's organic. It happened. You here. Let's do it. Yes, and to a certain extent, we have to push each other creatively. So yes, we have to be mutually beneficial to the point of being creative.
Yeah.
If I'm in the studio, you lazy, you could be the hardest artist, but if you're not pushing me to be great and I'm not pushing you to your fullest potential, it's not gonna work.
100%.
But at the same time, if you have a dope product, a dope project, and you don't have the funds right now to shoot the videos, you don't have enough to really pay me what I'm worth, if I believe in you and I see where you could go, and I see what you're missing to take you over the top, you're gonna pay me tenfolds later.
Exactly.
If we work together, if we lock in. I don't personally, for me, I don't do the temporary relationship shit. Our producer could tell you, Gary could tell you. I tell them niggas, I don't do temporary friendships, relationship, business. If I'm fucking with you, you my guy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna refer people to you. You are gonna be affiliated with me, and you're gonna be part of my network. I don't do that because it's like we can all grow together. Because you don't know, like, relationships is more important than money. Like, I could work with you. You at the Met Gala with this person.
Yeah.
Now I'm fucking with Future now. All of a sudden,
Yeah.
just because I fuck with you.
Just
So
'cause
it's
you're
like
genuine.
I don't like the dick riding shit. Because if we were dick riding, Gary could tell you. We built relationships with certain people. Like I'm going back and forth in DMs with some celebrities at times. I could have been like, oh, you when you're in the city, could you? But it's like, no. I'd rather you go to my page, see what I do, and be like, oh, nigga, you funny as fuck. Oh, yeah, shit, man. When you in town, pull up. Let's cook up. I'd rather do that
Authentic.
than pressing you about it. Because it's
I
now
gotta-
I need you more than you need me.
Yeah, I got a question for Sammy because like you recently did a song with like a Latino artist,
Yeah.
like a Latin artist. So how did that collab like happen?
So I was performing in LA, and before it was like they had a few openers, and he was on. And shout out to Rolf. His energy was just so fire, bro. I didn't know how many followers he had. I didn't even care. I was like, yo, this guy's fire. And I got his Instagram after, and I had this song that had an open verse on it. It was just sitting there. It was waiting for the right person, you know, because I felt like it needed a feature. And I hit him up randomly. I was like, yo, I have this song. I just wanted to see what you could do with it. I don't know if I'll drop it, but I just want to see what you do with it. So I sent it to him. Bro, he literally got back in like 2 seconds. He was like, yo, I'll send it back to you tonight. Literally got the song back, and I was like, yo, I respect how hard this guy worked. And granted, even though like he worked hard, I want to make sure it's fire, you know?
Yeah.
And he slid on it, and I put this shit was in my headphones, and my girl was right next to me, and she's Colombian, and I'm like, yo, I was like cheesing because I didn't know what he was saying, but it was
That bitch was
it was hard, and I kept saying, I was like, yo, what is he saying? I was like, what does this mean right here? And it just ended up happening genuinely. And you know, he's like a local artist in his town. He's not someone who's like huge yet, but now I know, like, yo, like if I ever need like a Latin artist, like I know who to go, like I know who will deliver for me.
Get
you know?
that
But
playing
you
on that
built that
song.
relationship.
Yeah,
now
exactly.
when he gets a fucking a song with Bad Bunny, he blows the fuck up. He's gonna remember that forever.
Yeah,
and that's
for sure.
something, a seed you planted that you're gonna get your fruits of your labor years down the line.
Then,
Because you could have did some dick rider shit and went straight to Bad Bunny.
Yeah, for sure.
Probably not gonna work out.
I ain't
You
gonna.
know what I'm saying?
I'll say it. You don't have to say it, cause I know like y'all gotta get your careers. But I think y'all need to leave Bad Bunny and give him a break, yo. A lot of these trap rappers, y'all hitting up they line quickly this year.
I know.
A
Low
lot
key,
of
right?
records.
Just like a lot of like trap, like a lot of the trap rappers, they're just trying to like blend it, but it's like it doesn't seem genuine. Half of them.
Travis Scott record, right?
I'm not gonna lie, the song grew on me. Not gonna
I
lie.
like it.
It's the
thought you
K-pop
just
song.
meant-
The K-pop song. I didn't like it at first because it was like, here's a new Bad Bunny song, and we're just gonna put it on the Travis album. The label, I definitely can tell the label kind of cooked that one, but it did sound good in my opinion.
But for
over
them,
time.
it could be a
can.
money
Well,
grab too.
His girl. Well, he's not with Kylie no more, but her sister dates Bad Bunny.
That's true.
Kendall Jenner's
Yeah,
with Bad
that's
Bunny,
true.
so like they were like around each
It
other
could have
for
been
sure.
genuine.
True. It could have been genuine. Yeah.
That's
They
why.
probably
That's
had dinner
probably why it
together
sounds
type
good.
shit.
Two hottest artists, yeah, for sure. But I see what you're saying.
And I had a question for like Rolex as well. By any chance, like how do you know you got that synergy with an artist?
Amazing question, Gary. Look at you, man.
Hey man, I've only been potting for like 3 years.
How
Journalist
do I
right here.
know I have the synergy with an artist?
Yeah, because like we were talking about like the artists and the producers, how they kind of like have that relationship, and you can hear it in the music, like the Metro 21. And yeah,
I tell you this, it's not too much pressure because it's like when you're making the beat, you're on the spot. It's like if they like it, they're gonna hop on it. If they don't, it's gonna be a weird vibe. So if it's not no weird vibes and you know the artist can hear potential, and then they could be like, okay, I like where this is going, and they give you feedback, or they're trying to like work with you, trying to make the beat with you. You can already tell you're interested to work with me, rather than I'm just cooking up and you're just somewhere in the back of your phone, or you just sleeping, or you're not even worried about what I got going on. There's no connection here.
Oh, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I need you to be like, ooh, yo,
Shit
like,
hard, yeah.
shit hard.
Play that shit again, yeah.
Play that shit again, or shit. Even if you hear something that you like, yo, take that part out. Can you go do that? Can you just leave this part right here? I know there's an energy like you want to create something. There's potential in the room.
Okay, I have a follow-up question. You did say you like to push artists and you like to kind of get them out their comfort zone a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
How do you go about that? Do you like spoon feed it to them in a sense of like, do you bring a song or a beat that sounds just like what they've done before and be like, hey, I also got this?
That
Or do you just automatically bring something new and be like, yo, I think this is kind of dated. you should try
respectfully,
this?
and I'm not trying to, humbly, like, I'm not at that level where I can just, yo, you gonna hop on this, like Pharrell could do that, like, yo, you gonna try this out. In my current situation, like I was in the studio with Wiz, he has a certain type of beat. You have to hit that one. You know what I'm saying?
it's like tracing the lines.
It's like tracing the line. So I have a beat. It doesn't sound like him, but I'd be like, yo, what if I slow it down? And I did that. I slow it down for him a little bit. So now it's not like I'm forcing it on you. We're working together. Like I see you kind of like it, but let me make it a little more towards your style, and then we could kind of come to a mutual agreement. It's a happy medium rather than me try to force it. Now we're talking about local artists. I can kind of force it because you're not really, at the height of your career or whatever.
You can try shit.
Hey, bro, let's try shit because I'm not saying it's not working out, but it ain't.
You're still trying to
it ain't
find your
pop out.
sound.
You're still trying to
Yeah.
find your sound. So like, let's
And it
try.
ain't gonna hurt you.
It ain't gonna hurt you. Let's try to find
100%.
it. Let's try to find it. You feel me? But with a nigga like Wiz, he got a sound.
Yeah.
So he did actually hop on one of my beats, and it was that same scenario. Like I slowed it down, and he was able to, do his little thing to it. So I pushed it, but not too much.
Okay.
It all depends.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah, that's a good question because there's sometimes producers they go into a room with like the quote unquote bigger artists and it's like you're kind of scared to put your input in, or even when you're collabing with a bigger artist, it's like Yeah, like would you be scared to tell the artist you could have did that a little bit better?
Personally, no. For me, no.
You think you don't have it, like you can't tell them that, like, you could have done that better? Because I like, obviously I don't know if you guys knew what, with Rick Ross's probably his best verse in my opinion, the Devil in a Red Dress. Kanye was like, even though it's Kanye, like, bro, keep doing that shit. He did that verse like 3 times in a row.
Kanye do that.
But he can come, but Kanye can do that.
I will tell them nicely, but like I feel like for me the studio has to be a very safe place and honest place. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, you don't want to have any. There should be no secrets, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, there should be a mutual agreement. Like, hey, man, I think you could do better. You know what I'm saying?
And if this.
Yeah, or if the person takes offense to that, then that just lets me know they're not.
There's no synergy.
Yeah, there's no synergy, or they're maybe just not mature enough to realize, like, yo, this doesn't mean that. Because people will take that like, oh, you think I'm trash? Like, nah. Because, bro, I've made bad records. You guys just haven't heard them. Like, we don't go in the studio every night and make a hit. There's some nights I don't even make shit. You know, that's part of the whole process. So it's like, they got to understand that, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I would tell them, like, you know what I'm saying?
You got a feature with Drake. The verse trash.
It's hard to tell Drake.
Where am I at in my career?
That's it, right? No,
am I right here? Because I'm telling them, yo, bro, yeah, send that over. Let's drop that tomorrow.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
See,
I wouldn't.
I'm not gonna lie though, but like when Drake dropped the song "Search and Destroy," like I'm not gonna lie, if I'm in the booth and I
Shit was
hear
garbage.
"Come and Rescue," I'm gonna be like, this nigga ruined my shit.
I understood the record.
You don't
I
like
didn't
Search and
like
Destroy?
it. I will
I like
say
it
that.
now better. I like because it's like
You be liking shit always too late, bro.
I know. I
Hold on,
I
man.
need
It
a
goes on
little-
you, that's fine.
You will never let me live that down, bro.
Nah, because I love that album, bro. And this man was trash. But go ahead, I don't want to cut you off.
Because filthy sound kind of like the producer Filthy. It was very new, and it wasn't like, obviously we got some nigga ears. We gotta like kind of twink it a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. Like Dirtball. You ever heard of Dirtball?
No.
No.
Oh, I just put y'all niggas on.
Wait,
I don't.
is he rock?
Rock Nation?
No, like type genre.
Nah, that boy scream on the mic like he rock. His ad-libs are crazy. He sound like Dave
Okay.
Chappelle. You don't see it trending on TikTok?
Nah.
Dirtball. It's not spelled Dirtball. It's like 2S or whatever. It's growing on me. That shit is insane. Like it's trash, but it's good. Like, I don't know.
I know what you mean. I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? But back to what I was saying.
It's different.
If Drake's doing like what he did on Search and Rescue,
I said Search and Destroy.
Search and Destroy, Rescue,
Or
whatever.
Search and Rescue, I think.
If I have the opportunity to like be able to fuck with the files afterwards, best believe I'm gonna try to do whatever to make that shit sound right. I might speed it up, turn it into a whole different type of beat, and that might bring it out too. Post production is very important.
Oh yeah.
You know what
Nobody
I
talks
realized?
about that enough, but post production can literally take a song from here to out of nowhere.
40
And sometimes like you gotta leave
That
the
makes
studio, come back to the thing, just like you were saying. Like sometimes you might just get in there, and I've seen artists just come up with a hook, and then they just go home, or they stress for that day and
That's
come
all you
back.
need
and-
sometimes.
Yeah.
But to Drake's point, I feel like one, he's affording himself the luxury to do that, to even
absolutely.
fuck up publicly, and second, he's on tour right now. I feel like some records work better live than they are in your car. Like
That
some
is true.
records are like catchy little flowy melodies, so the crowd could say it back to you.
I'm not listening to Eminem in the
Because
way.
it's an ego. Like somebody told me like when artists go on tour, it's an ego trip, and I believe it because it's like sometimes, on tour they make good money or whatever, but sometimes they say like the artists sometimes live with the project for so long, come up with their own idea of what it is, but sometimes it takes them for them to go outside to feel what it did to the people. And I feel like that's what Drake does. It's like, okay, I know I'm hard, like I know I'm fire, like I make good music, but my sound could be redundant. I don't like, maybe the reception is different now 10 years plus in. Let me go on tour, let me hear it from the crowd. And I think some songs are meant to do that.
Because I feel like live, that shit might go hard. It's so easy, so catchy.
Like the girls, I could hear the girls just singing along.
It is hard live.
in
Yeah,
harmony.
Now that I think
and
about it,
saying
I like what you
And it's
just said.
relatable
fam.
because when you be at work, somebody come and rescue me.
Yeah.
It's just relatable.
I will say that when you ask me, like, would I tell Drake that? Obviously, you have to take every situation different. I wouldn't, because I'm a student of the game, you know. So like I'm gonna
gotta
listen to
learn.
what he says, because he's doing something right.
I would have
you know what
texted him,
I'm
is this the final?
saying? I'd be
Right.
Is this the final?
yeah.
I'm like, yo,
So
No,
wouldn't
can I
say
save
like,
this?
Drake, is that just the final product?
and I'm gonna go tweet that bitch if I
Yeah,
can.
exactly.
You feel
I
me?
wouldn't
I'm
never
not
tell
gonna
him
say,
that.
hey, it's trash.
Bro, I love like I'm assuming y'all both seen the Genius like freaking documentary
Yeah, with the A.
with Kanye, and it's like I just love seeing him in the studio, and then like it's kind of like Kanye before. Kanye always had his ego, but it's like he's just kind of like a little bit like kind of shy,
reserved a little bit?
a little bit more reserved. Is like, and it's like kind of like say, hey, this him saying, hey, I'm telling people I'm Kanye West is just kind of crazy seeing it on film. But like one of my newest favorite like clips that's been going around on Instagram, it's been going around a lot lately on my timeline, is there's a video with like Pharrell and Old Dirty Bastard
I know.
in the studio, and it's just like Old
Through
Dirty.
the Wire.
It's not through the. It's like Pharrell and Old Dirty Bastard. It's like
Oh, I thought you said Kanye.
no, they were like making a song together, and then like Old Dirty Bastard's kind of nervous because he's like he is not used to rapping on this type of beat, so he's trying to change his flow, and then Pharrell's like, bro, what are you doing? Do the shit you love to do, and like Pharrell's hyping him up, and
Yeah,
then
I seen that shit. I
ODB
seen
is
it,
like
yeah.
going crazy, and it's like I love seeing shit
Even
like
ODB
that.
was like, you like this shit? Yeah, nigga, that shit hard.
Yeah, that shit
And-
hard.
And that's what you
Yeah.
gotta do as a. I think artists need to be more open to producers who really care about their music. Because a lot of times, a lot of artists get into this shit for bread.
That's true.
And I don't appreciate shit like that because I wasn't doing this shit for bread. You feel me? Bread came.
You're in the wrong industry if you're hearing it for bread. Like,
I don't gotta say no more.
yeah.
It's longevity,
Shit.
to be honest. The last thing I want to ask you, gentlemen, right, is a lot of times we have women on the show. We ask them what they bring to the table and how they show support or what they want the guy that they're dealing with to do for them in a relationship as far as support. You feel me? That could be financial support, physical support, emotional support, all that shit, right? But since some of you men are in relationships or dating at the moment, what do you guys offer to the woman you with? What does she, like, if you've seen a woman, like, what are some things that you are willing to provide that she doesn't have to ask for?
Go ahead.
Okay, he can start with. You are being vulnerable, or are you creating a space where she can be vulnerable?
You gotta,
Perfect.
you gotta,
Give
you
me
gotta
this.
be vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? You can't have that. You know, when my ex did this type of thing, you can't come in with the baggage. You gotta really be vulnerable. Like, I know my old lady. She told me about what's it called? Like, is it love language?
Yeah, love language.
Yeah, I didn't know what that was.
I didn't know what
I
that
had to
was.
be vulnerable to understand what that was and how much it, you know, how detrimental it is to the relationship. I think just being vulnerable and, yo, I like this. You know, you gotta let your partner know what you like and what you don't like, and they gotta be accepting of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I really wanted to make it work out, it's gonna work out.
All right,
Pretty
cool.
much
What
okay.
you saying?
I think you're saying that what's the way you can support without her having to ask?
Yeah.
I
What are
think-
some things that you do?
I think what you should do is just always like whatever venture she's on, whether it's, you know, her business or her self-care, just be on her side, like help her out what she needs, whether you need to like make her feel special someday, lift her up some days, you know what I mean? You should never make it feel like you are an inconvenience for your girl, make her feel like she's wrong, you know? Obviously you gotta put her in check if you feel like she's going left. But, you know, whatever it is, like for my relationship, I just try to support her decisions because, you know, in a relationship, I like them to let them do what they want. And then obviously, if it's right, like, you know, just support them the best way you can, whether it's social media or just being there for them sometimes, you know?
Being the number one fan.
Being the number one fan, man, that goes a long way. Just like literally just being right by them and helping them get through a situation. Like, I don't know. So,
All right, cool. Well, as they pouring up the babaku.
the babaku.
Oh, hey. Gary will smell this and go to sleep. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm weak bodied.
Ain't no wrong with it. I don't smoke, so ain't no wrong with
I
that.
hear that.
That's one of the. Oh, fuck it. Wait.
Oh, it's cool.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
almost switched the topic.
It's
My
cool.
bad.
Well, for me is I guess like what I'll offer to a woman, like me personally, Gary, is that I offer availability. Because I think that's in a relationship. I think that a lot of people don't understand the term availability.
Do you offer balance too? Because
Oh my God, what's going on?
nah, his homeboys. I mean,
Yo,
That's a good one though. Availability is a very good one.
that's hate, by the way.
That's not
That's
hate.
another topic. That's another topic. But pretty much that you have to be available for your woman, because you can make all the money in the world, but if you say if you're worth $100 million, but you don't have you have the max out of your day you have is an hour just to communicate with the love of your life. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, if we being honest, is like, think about every white white children's movie you seen growing up. Like all the movies back in the day. Like the main issue
dad's
in the
never
house,
home.
the dad's never home. Literally,
you gotta go to work again.
But Dad, it's Christmas.
Literally. Bro, I was watching Jingle All the Way. The main issue, the dad is not home.
You know what's crazy? All these Christmas movies, big ass house, fireplaces,
Range
like,
Rover in the freaking
how do you
driveway.
think I afford this shit?
Exactly. You feel me?
So be available for your woman. If she's like doing anything, like my girlfriend, she loves to write, so she had events for like to get like a writers together. Go to a couple of them. Just make sure you get to be like her, like be support.
For sure, I do that with my girl.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, for sure.
She's in the
Exactly.
fashion industry. I'd be gone to like festivals I never would take part in because I
honestly-
support it.
Literally, what women definitely love as well is like especially if you remember stuff, is like, hey, like even if you think like, because women know like they be rambling a lot, but it's like, hey, you gotta remind them, hey, so what were you talking about such and such? You were listening? I always listen.
Aha.
Always
Listening
Hold
is
on, wait, say
important.
that again because I have bad ADHD, so this might help me out in the future.
You wasn't listening.
Yes, yeah, I wasn't.
He wasn't listening.
That's
like,
what he was saying.
You just gotta
Listening.
remember. You gotta remember everything. So those would be times where it's like, because obviously if you've been in a relationship, sometimes the woman will go on and on. You listening to everything, you listening, you remembering, but she's not thinking that you were actually remembering because you playing Call of Duty. But hey, I do remember. So like, be available for sure.
All right. Well, free game to all the guys out there. There's 2 questions that you guys need to ask. You should steal it from me. Pause the show. Save this if you have to. Right. It's 2 things that I always ask. 1, is this a good time to talk? And number 2, do you want me to listen or do you want me to come up with any solutions? Because I feel like at times when if you don't ask a woman if this is a good time to start a conversation, you don't know how her day went. You don't know what she's dealing with, that she hasn't shared with you yet. You don't know how her family life is at home. Because sometimes like girls get with you and they want to forget about their day and their problems. But sometimes they want to project that onto you. Sometimes they want to share that with you. So a good way to do this is to ask, before you do anything, hey, is this a good time to talk? Even to bring up an issue, is this a good time to talk? Because she could be on her period. Her pet could have died that morning. You don't know. It's always good and polite to ask, right? And do you want me to listen or to talk is more so like, all right, I'll shut the fuck up if you just want to
Learn that shit the hard way.
No, it took me a few. It took me a few times to learn that, but
For sure, that's a good one.
because at first I was very toxic when it come to that thing, that specific thing. Like, do you want me to talk or listen? Because I'm solution based. Because I always tell the women I'm involved with, like, if you're in a hole, I can't get in the hole with you. I want to pull you out of the hole. But some women, they want to just make sure you are listening to them, or they just want to get it out because they couldn't get it out to their brother, sibling, or whatever. So, so it's hard for me to shut the fuck up. Y'all see how I am here. So if you care about the person enough, if you love them enough, or you want peace of mind before you go to bed, it's good to practice that.
Yeah,
free game if you care
But
about
where
it.
can the people find?
That makes
one of
sense.
y'all? If you want to be found, where can the people find both of y'all?
You can find me on, I think, literally every single platform when I'm on IG, Twitter, YouTube. It's just my full name, Sammy, Sammi, Nassar, Nassar.
Likewise,
name, by
my
the way.
name is
Thank you.
my name is the same on everything. Rolex, 3 O's, 3 E's, because my tag is a lady screaming my name. So
Okay.
not like that. Whoa. It wasn't. It kind of sounded like that. That's the crazy part.
Freaky boy.
Nah, it ain't even like that, bro. I was at the club,
I'm talking
and she
shit.
seen me, and she was like, Rolex, type shit.
Oh,
and then
shit,
the
okay.
next morning, I seen the shit on Snapchat. That's back Snapchat days. You feel me?
Is that your tag?
Yeah. So I was like, yo, send me that. Boom. Went and put that bitch in the FL. And then
That's a
my
nasty move by
tag.
producers. They always have women say they tag, by the way, on songs.
Yeah, but
I
it
peeped
wasn't
that.
like no sexual shit though. It wasn't like no Maybach music. It was like a.
that was the one I was thinking
You know what I'm
about.
saying? She really-
Maybach.
She was like
music.
screaming my name because she seemed like she excited to see me, whatever.
How did you explain that to your girl at the time? All right, never mind.
So where do you go by, Chief?
I go by the name of Cheech. I mean, catch me outside with love and support. No hate. Constructive criticism, no hate. I don't allow any hate to be in my
that.
space. But yeah, man, just follow the pod. Yeah, check us out and tune in.
Absolutely. I go by the name of Gary, a.k.a. In Gary We Trust, and I got to remind the people this is for entertainment purposes only.
Facts.
Sir, yes, sir.
Why, people get mad at y'all?
Oh yeah,
Have you not seen the comments later this week and the week before?
I can't bearing gifts for y'all boys.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
Salute,
A
salute.
cultural revolution, you know what I'm saying? Doot Moon brand. To touch on it a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I feel like we can do it too. I ain't gonna touch on it too much, but we steadily go into like all these luxury fashion houses and we just pouring our money into it. But let's pour our money into the black-owned brand because we could do it too. Like it ain't nothing that they doing that we can't do.
Facts.
Like, they're literally making millions off of our culture. We can detect how this can go. Like we can, you know.
You make shit pop.
We make, you know what I'm saying? Like, they look at us like, what's cool?
We make the
Let's
cool.
make it. They gonna buy it. Nah, we gonna make it. You feel me?
And
we,
y'all invest.
That's it. That's
Yeah,
all it is.
type
So
shit.
y'all boys, you know, I didn't know you was coming, fam.
You
but
good, you good.
I got something for you.
You good? Okay, appreciate that. Yeah, I fuck
man.
with the tea, bro. Damn, I didn't even tell
Shit.
y'all.
Thank
Go
you,
shoot
man.
that
I
comment
appreciate
on
you.
mine.
Man,
we
that's
gotta talk
love.
after the show.
That's love. I like the packaging, all black, to be safe.
No, like real official. Like, I study what they do. And I'm like, shit, I'm gonna do it too. Like, I don't want to shout out, but these weird like fashion designers and stuff like that. That's a lot of shit they got going on, and we know that shit trash. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But we know they just trying to like,
A lot of it's stolen too.
come on now, from where?
Like just everywhere they steal it from.
But where they really stealing it from though?
From our culture.
I like how you said it from our culture.
Ours. He said ours, fam.
Yeah, I was there.
So the N-word is valid, fam. Just saying. I was setting his ass up.
And this has been
These are the aesthetics.
See y'all next time.
So,
On that note.
yeah.